The man has been busy, man has been flying and been breaking his shit his entire life. None of times, and as soon as him heal, gone back to work. As soon as him ready again, gone back to work.
But not even that alone, you can't tell say, it fracture the relationship with because I think they have separate mothers, if I remember correctly. But honestly, I understand the man stands. Because man, I say, yo, brother, if me get this little shit, my money, what exactly is he going to earn for himself? Man, I say, man can maybe down the line now, Jackie might put him in there just to see if he's going to work. He asks our feet, you know.
Dr. Dre's daughter, perfect example of people who say, oh, just support her. This bitch is 34, 2 children, and her daddy. Since what? The only reason why she even, her name even appeared to nowhere because Dre stopped paying the rent. She had 34. You realize how much years are? Oh my God, 12 months, that's 1 year, and her father paid the rent from she left him house till she had 34. Breathe 2 times. Bumbleclap. So for all you dumb people out there that believe say money, and if you come from money, and if you make hundreds of millions, oh, you pity them supposed to be. No. She become an entitled shit. The same thing what doctor talk about. You tell you, what to believe say because what? Because what? You're a woman? Or because I'm a man? The fuck? A man stabbing mother to death because of entitlement. Him not see what him do wrong. I guarantee. So that man don't see him do as wrong.
You want to know the dark thing about it? If he did it once and let her die out in peace, I would have left it alone. This motherfucker stabbed his own mother 10 times.
Yes.
He didn't want her to die peaceful. This pussy will want her to know, say, yes, I made a blood clot do this. That is fucked up.
Yep.
That is heights are fucked up. And this is probably one of the only times I go say, yo, jungle justice reign.
Yes, yo.
Bad man, if there's one thing I will never ever support in my life, it's taking family lives, whether you like them or not.
Easier for us don't deal with your Rasta. Bad man, don't deal with you. Before it reaches up, it's easier for us don't fucking deal with you. Real talk. You think about that.
I have three brothers, Collins. I didn't last thing, right? The man, their mother dead. 3 Americans, you know. But I thought, what do you them? You see me? Man, them father, abusive piece of shit. Like endeavor types of bullshit in the pan. Yeah, that kind of father there.
Them fucker them. Okay.
Yeah. And so this day that pussy will never until him dep on him he last straw. That Ross finally realized why he went at the wrong. But you wanna know the shit about it? 3 brothers them say, yo, them not have time for it. Because when them mother they done commit suicide and gone, the man say, yo, they have to make something for themselves. Because 3 of them have one little sister, what they said them now go come to end up like a them. We want a therapy, man, they have to go through just to be stable right now. That man them coming in. But the one thing, them say it out of their own mouth, them man they say, oh, we could have easily ended this life at any point. But it's not worth it. One, it's a criminal record. 2, then life go there in jeopardy. 3, everybody gonna look upon him and say, oh, how could you dare hurt your own father like this and blah blah blah. But not give a shit say, oh, he was abusive, but leave that to the authorities, and the authorities give a shit. But they know that's not here and there. They made themselves the bigger person. This is one of the few instances where being the bigger person makes sense. Some people don't look at that. Yo, I tell people already, you know, despite my many disagreements with my own father, I love him too much.
There you go.
Do anything like that to him. Even other day, I call this man. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Bradshaw. Tears in me. Yeah, and the man say, yo, you're good. I say, yo, that him have a nightmare. Seriously, something to you. See me? It was just so random, just have to just make the man know, say, yo, just hear, say, yo, the man good. Because people, let me tell you something. Time is such a short fucking thing on this planet. 2 you don't know who or when them go gone.
True.
So I tell people say, yo, I have to cherish them as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even that Ross girl who fucking blocked me. I tell her, I say, yo, hear me, I say, I not have time for hate you, my girl.
Mm-hmm.
I say, yo, I might not like your methods, but I have no time to hate you. If you want
There
to
you
hate
go.
yourself, yo, do that at your own time. Just did one, you know that. I say, if you want to block me now, block me back. And she did block me back. Don't give a shit. I said that I had to say. So all I know out there who a whole grudge I talk about, I will never forget. Honestly, fuck you.
There you go.
You're a fucking child. You're a child. I don't know. Give a shit if you're upset. You're a child.
There you go.
Someone a grown ass 22, 23, a whole grudge. Can't man left for the next woman. Man, so the fuck what? So what?
So what? So what?
Has never been in love with someone and then they got left on the ass. Man, grow the fuck up.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, make it seem as if say, oh, the man did have something over you. Like say, oh, the boy owe you something. You know, this thing that I think relationship need to start cut off. Bumbuckler. You say, for to give people them sitting left with bumbuckler, leave them alone. Alright?
Yep.
Sweater, jacket, jewelry, man, you know, fuck off. You know, to fuck you fuck. Brother, you know, sentimental, no bumbuckler, you know? Cause even other day in a brother, one of my exes see me and my girl asked me more about my sweater. I was like, feel what? You done already, me sent already up on the shot. So if your current man have a problem, well, making go pray to God. Even other day in my workplace, a brother, this girl, she have on this dress, right? And the back part, you know, spaghetti strap. Whole her back exposed. Place cold, no blood clean, her brother. You see, turn up.
Yep.
You see my girl a shiver beside me. Because me know say me can't handle it because I was in some degrees of weather when we are working in our warehouse. Bad man, hey, I did think say your CPJ freeze I did bad, but clean when we go over some brother, now our New Jersey warehouse. Yo, I have no respect for our warehouse workers. But this is what nobody wants to say. Man, them go through some shit in them freezer there. Anyways, see my girl shiver. Just come and put my set up on her. Mom, see, mom's ready for take care of me. I say, hey, let me tell you this. If you want to shiver and have your teeth them a clatter like say you are them bomba they like a teeth tie there, be my guest. But I hate seeing uncomfortable females, especially friends. Alright? So if your man have a problem, tell you say me do it. Let me anymore. Because I sure know say me not lose. Sure know me not lose. Me not get my ass. Me tell them say, oh, if I one thing me know, me not get beat in front of my friend and for my friend they laugh after me.
Oh, I can respect that.
Cause if I one day, if you tell us something, you see when your friends them laugh after you, and they remind you about that shit. Oh, best believe. Best believe. Not a, especially Jamaican friend.
Man.
I think every all your birthday them would make you remember that shit. Every status them post up and say, yo, your man duck, big up yourself, you know. But yeah, people, and if you understand, say, yo, no time on the earth short already as it is. Look, that's why I always end these podcasts with love and love only.
Yep.
You can't live in a life with hate and on the heart every minute.
Yeah, I have exes where people say I can't believe the talk for I to deal with them. That's how I'm going to put them up for them, a human being. I'm a human being.
Like I said, people can't make mistakes.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like, I remember I recently heard a podcast talking about in the stage. So lately I'm being told I'm supposed to get next because she hurt me and it happened and because of all of that heartbreak, she's supposed to be dead by herself and Me married already, and me move on. Me could have fuck off with her because, you know, they hurt me in the past and that should be enough reason for me. He hits our guts and I'm like, why? I'm married, right? Yeah, you're happy, right? Yeah. So why doesn't he deserve happiness? Oh, yeah, but no, I think the conversation was me move on, find a woman, live my best life. Me decide, so me I'll pick up a girl where you used to there with like 10, 12 years ago. But you're married. You're happily married, you move on, you have kids. Somebody look on the podcast and say they would have a problem with that. And I'm like, why? I'm like, she moved on? Yeah. You moved on? Yeah. Again, but don't see the problem. Why should you leave a good person? Because that has never made sense to me, yo. But for that's where a good somebody because you and them used to deal, but you moved on, you got married, you have kids, you have a supportive spouse. That person and me click, and then because you and them never work out, many of them with them because they're your ex, but you're married and happy, but you're gonna be upset with me if I try to find happiness with an ex of yours that you stopped dealing with 15 years ago. Mama Claude. The more and more I repeat that, the more and more my brain just start hurt me. Because anybody that emotional river come,
you know the type of people that I've always found so beautifully mundane about life.
Crazy, man.
Them and a certain person to work out, you know. You pursue that person now. You and them start deal and you start improve for them life. All of a sudden now you're called a traitor because how dare you? I've always found that way of thinking so odd.
Odd is not the word I would use.
What's the word you would use, Bradshaw?
I find it stupid. Utter fucking stupidity. Me as a bumbuckler, that's where the prospect of a bumbuckler, good thing. Because you and your emotional bumbuckler ass. Oh my God, I find that ridiculously stupid.
The more I look at it, I'm like, you and the person to work out, fine. I should not pursue her because I pursue him, or them go pursue him because
the past. Because of the fucking past. The past. Oh my God, I feel
like I understand loyalty very well. I understand loyalty very well, like everybody else.
But doctor, you moved on. Doctor, you have a loving relationship.
That's what them claim, Bradshaw. That's what them claim.
All right. Hold on, pause. Let's not do that from a hypothetical. Let's say you legitimately moved on. Like you legitimately moved forward with your life. Cool. Why do you need someone that you claim that was not worth your fucking time? Why do you need them to be single while you're still happy? That's the hallmark of immaturity. Tell me someone saying that makes sense. You've moved on, but that person shouldn't move on with a friend of yours because what?
For some innate reason, you know, and this is for men and women. For some innate reason, they feel as if, oh, this person is happy, that can't do. Why is that? Because I've asked people who have been in that position many times, you know. I'm just ask them and say, yo, why can't you just let it go? It's obvious you don't want the person. So is it that you're just so selfish that you alone deserve happiness because of what happened to you? You hear how ignorant that shit sounds?
Anybody know Shannon Tatum? The guy from Magic Mike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this the one with where they come again, Ice Cube daughter, right? Him. So he had an ex. Remember that bitch from Twilight, Bella?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's his baby mama, right? Most people don't even know that. But yeah, she's his baby mama, right? They didn't work out. Dude was okay, fine, I get it. We didn't work out. I'm not going to hold that over your head. You deserve love, you deserve a marriage, you deserve happiness, like everybody else. He is viewing this from an adult standpoint, eh? He's single, she's married. He is okay with another man being around his daughter 24/7. Cool. Being real mature about the situation, eh? She find out so the man finally finds somebody. All of a sudden now, him seeing his daughter become a problem. It's a problem now, Sway. Even her husband, listening to people, even her husband was like, I don't see why Bart can't see him Pitney. What's the dealio? Oh, I'm not comfortable with his girl being, come on, but even her husband had to be saying it's like, but I'm a stranger, wasn't I not? Did you not introduce me to your daughter? His daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but once then, how the hell is that any different? Well, I'm just not comfortable, and just drop the pure juvenile responses. Nothing makes sense. Everything emotions. I'm like, wow, this makes sense to her. In her own twisted way, her behavior is justified.
That psycho shit.
And then this are hurt multiple people. This jealousy, this it is. I'm gonna say, and people now go on and believe, but this is the hallmark of immaturity. Not people now gonna say it to your face, but
Hey,
what you're seeing is the hallmark of immaturity, yo.
you see,
Not to hurt.
anytime some you have a, and this goes for both ladies and gentlemen, because both that time for wrap up eventually. But anyways, you see, if you have an ex who wants you to have the best life possible, cherish those people, because they're very few, very hard to come by.
Mhm.
Whether or not you worked out in the end or not, all relationships aren't meant to work out, to be honest.
Mhm.
Some that do, some don't. That's how.
Some was supposed to be for a season
There you
and
go. There you go.
learn from the situation and move forward. But some of us hold on to those situational or those seasonal relationships and
Yeah.
try to make them mainstream relationships. And you
And,
start sacrifice
and
yourself.
listen, people, there are going to be people in your life who are just a season. They're like,
Hmm?
you know, tree branches. They
Yep.
just fall whenever they feel like. You have to differentiate the roots from the tree branches. And this is one of the few things that Tyler Perry has ever said in any of his fucking movies that was
Yep.
genuinely real. And
Yep.
don't get me wrong, I respect Tyler Perry a lot, you know. Let's say because he put such a blight on black people in his movies, it's a love-hate relationship. Mostly hate. But that's for another topic. Point is, we can't continue allowing our innate behavior of jealousy, strife, and
Mhm.
pettiness to override common sense. Because a lot of these ladies and men who have issues with their exes and, oh, I don't trust him, blah, blah, blah. But you did trust him for the end of your whole.
That's one of the things most of them can't get away from or get around.
And this
It's
is why
such
I always say
protection,
anytime people, especially if famous people have kids and them divorce, all of a
Mhm.
sudden, oh, restraining order. For fucking what? This man did day in a hole 24/7 with no issue. All of a sudden now he's a patent monster because he wants to see him picking them. Man, bitch. Just because you not like him new girlfriend. What the fuck that have to do with you? The man not fucking no more. You claim to be happy, but yet still you're unhappy that he's happy. Well, you hear how crazy that sounds? Like no, like I remember I said that to some females one time. I like you could have said the revolving, the wheel in their brain a turn, and they were like, "Oh shit."
There you go.
Oh shit! They had that moment.
There you go. Them brain finally turn on.
And guess what? I ain't saying all females crazy, but they got it in them.
Of course.
Because, hey, let me tell you something. You see, when females and psychotic about something to the point of
Hello, I know a girl, right? I said this to our ex one time. So yo, even me have a man, him can't stop me from come check on you in front of our man.
That is wild.
With no apology. She said that shit. I'm like, wow.
That is wild.
Without no apology, people. So for those of you like, oh, she must have been joking. No, she was not. She meant every fucking word of it. Meant every fucking word of it.
You want to know somebody was brazen shit. Females will say someone was brazen shit in front of their man, you know. And then when they think that there's going to be no repercussions for it. Like just hearing that, we just look on that and say, yo, you know, so this are grounds for you man just left your ass.
Yep. This is to anybody, and people look at me funny like, how can you say that? I say because I'm human and I know the nature of man. I'm not naive like some of you jackasses that want everybody to be nice and sweet and kind and nobody don't have no flaws. Them shit there is why you end up in a situation that hurt like hell. And keep fucking with the wrong set of people. And then you hear say, oh, all man of junk, all man of shit, all man of crosses, all man of this, all man of that. It don't help y'all. If anybody who bring the argument to me, show me where this way of thinking has helped you. Show me where it helped you. Please illustrate. Show me where in a life being a complete pain in the ass help you somehow. I mean, some people would say, oh, business, the work world, blah, 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 blah. Again, see. But yeah, I highly doubt that. In cunt. Yeah. I don't believe that. And to everybody who wants to believe that nonsense, go for pro. I don't recommend you put your mind and your heart in them places. You're setting up to hurt yourself. Not in a good way. Not in a good way, people. Stop believe everything that people tell you. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody has good intentions.
And
not everybody come at you.
I know, I also say this because I know some of you dumbasses are going to do this. This is not us saying that these people are innately evil. However, people do have manipulative tendencies.
And ulterior motives.
Not because they're trying to gain anything, just because it's convenient for them to do so. Some people just are like the Joker. They just love to cause fuckery. Them love the chaos. Some people do exist just to do that.
Yep.
Problem comes in when you give in to their desires.
Yep.
So learn to separate the difference, people. Continue the bro.
Yeah, and don't take the words that we do say with ill intent behind it. Because I know a lot of you will hear the things that will come out of my mouth, especially my mouth, and think that, you know, well, if your man would say my father, him talk this and him talk, never say him talk to him that. Oh, no, but at some point she will get a dose of this. You know why? Because reality is coming for her too. Daddy can only block for so long. And the fact that you have people out there that want me. They want me to not care about my daughter. I know someone wouldn't understand, but there's people out there whose sole agenda is to destroy my child's perspective of life before she even get a chance to truly enjoy some of it. There are people out there want my child to believe that she don't need a man. Boys are evil. All boys are rapists. These are shit that's been drummed up in society. Mark you, I'm a man, which means I was a boy. I'm not saying boys are you know perfect little angels. Fuck no. Unless me born big. But I'm not naive. You understand me? I know damn well there's good men out there because I was one of the good ones. Them. I also know bad men are out there because I met a few of them. So say, oh, I'm naive or oh no, nothing bad will ever happen to my child. You know, because my child is just perfect and she not do nothing to deserve it and I just be a good man of a want her and she could just, you know, I'm like, no, I'm not naive like that. My father can only hope and pray for his daughter, but we control nothing else in our child's lives. We can't decide which man you pick, can't tell you which pack you for ride, we can't do them things there. That's just weird as fuck if you as a father do them thing there. That's weird as hell, yo. You're a weird person. I need some help. Proper counseling too.
Yeah.
Okay, this. I want to know from a relationship or a place of discernment. I don't want to say I sick and tired of girls getting used and abused, ladies. Stop making emotion guiding the decision making. Only hurting y'all. Only hurting y'all. Nothing for there's no shame in your game. I acknowledge that, but don't underestimate how dangerous the world really is. Don't underestimate it. Stop believing that everybody is your friend. Not everybody is your friend. A lot of evil people out there. As a father, as a man who loves and would want his daughter to be in a world and age where she don't have to fret about men having ulterior and dark motives. But as a father, it's my job to guide you, to put you on quote unquote game. The world is not your friend. Men do use women. I'm not going to be naive and pretend like said, oh honey, just work on holding those down and good men will come your direction. It doesn't matter if you see that almost every week, 3, 4 different girls I walk with the youth. If you're still there with him, you must have blood clot, man. Oh, daddy, I love him. No, baby girl, you don't. You really don't. Yes, fathers, stand up in our children's lives, yo. Ladies, guide your sons best as you possibly can to a real male role model. Stop believing you can do the job by yourself. Send the boy to church. You say you don't want male role models? Send your sons to churches. Send them to church. Make your son pay attention to the men them in the church. Pay attention. And you too. To real masculine frame, the kind of man that if you could have picked over, you'd have picked a man like that. Send your son and ask that gentleman for assist with the rearing of your son through the church and through programs and etc. You have to make the sacrifice, mommy. Nobody not gonna make you feel. And nobody tell you to cock up and take fuck. Same way, men. And nobody tell you to bumble clap, push out, take out the wood and start a show. Said you pick a crosses to breed. Take the helmet, boy. And keep it pushing. You don't rat your youth. It's not fair on the child's part. The child never tell us if a blood clot can control your coffee or do the necessary checking before you go blood clot breed about the girl picnic. I'm not naive. I'm not gonna push the naivety and nobody picnic. Childish approach to life is hurting people more than it's helping them. It took my ex a few years to finally realize the way how should I do life was completely wrong. I'm kind of sorry to hear that because if she'd only listened to me, her turnout would probably be a whole lot better. May your society tell me say me wrong to say that to her. But for us be supportive because she done fuck up her life already. And as a man, it's my job to be a bit more sympathetic and understanding that she fuck up her life. And as a man, I shouldn't judge her for that. I say about me, I'm not me to judge her about that. Life I judge her upon that. You want me to don't judge her because it's more apparent when I judge her. I'm sorry. People take these words with the best intention behind them. There's nothing to hurt anybody. The one good you know that we go run us and now come easy. So with that, doctor, leave the door. Hand it back over to you.
Yeah, I do believe it's about that time for us to wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that our intro did segue into getting through most of what we needed to answer for the question. So, people, I will leave you with this. Time is short, as the church folks would always say, time too short. Just spend time with your friend them. Like, hang out with them, play some game, go up on the beach, go up park, ice cream, movies.
Yep.
Those little necessities, you'll be surprised how much you remember you used to enjoy them. I can't say the same for myself, because most of the time I try to walk on my car, I try and get it back on the road. Most times when on my days off, it's sleep, redo the podcast, edit, book, writing, which I'm taking much more seriously now. I try to be more consistent. I was so pissed last night, Bradshaw. Damn computer saw fuck itself. Didn't try, come here use Grammarly for help with my writing. And the damn page would never open. Some of the day spam it. Almost about 100 of the damn page open. Slow down the whole computer. I just say, why have you broke? And I was this close to finish off the fucking chapter. I say, yo, bumbo clock, man. Sure. But anywho, my writing rant aside. People, just understand something. We are always going to be like this channel at least. We're trying to help people. We're not trying to tear down, but we will always keep it truthful and real. No fake thing around here. And to Will Smith, you are one of my personal heroes. It saddens me that you do think so low of yourself. But I do know there is a light for everyone at the end of a tunnel. Whether in time you realize that this woman is no longer for you, my brother, that you need to move on, I can only hope it's sooner rather than it's too late. Because I'm tell you honest truth, Bradshaw, if I heard in a headline tomorrow that this man, beat the dust, I don't think we should be surprised.
Wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, what are you doing? Why are you projecting death on Will Smith? And no, people, you need to understand something. A man's psyche can only take so much, yo.
Like,
Try
fam,
to
like
understand.
that his face in that goddamn interview that he did with that woman is burned into my psyche.
Everybody felt that man's heartbreak. You'd be a fucking monster not to feel like Will Smith's heartbreaking. You and
And
this blood
yo,
clot, you
we,
wanna tell
yo,
her fuck
I
away.
think at first when we spoke about it, we were saying that Will didn't love himself. But I had to double down on that after a while. No, it's not that Will doesn't love himself. Will loves this woman more than himself, and
That's
that
where he
is
went
the
wrong.
issue.
That's where he went wrong. Will Smith loved that woman more than him love himself. Yeah, and it's true. And for anybody who thinks otherwise, want to slap and to kick, Will Smith
This,
loved that
yo,
woman to bed.
my grandmother and mother have told me that yes, you must love this person equally.
Yeah,
But the minute you start to love them more than yourself, something is going wrong. He has allowed everything about his life to revolve around what she wants. This man doesn't even know what he wants anymore. He has no sway over whatever his children does. It's always about her. So again, I hope he finds some peace at the end of this tunnel, and I hope his reputation can, because to be honest with you, if Chris Brown can still have his life, I don't see why Will can't.
Well, I agree with that, but try if you understand something. People, people attack like say Chris Brown fit is any easier. Will Smith, Chris Brown situation, like I said, it's unfair because I don't promote domestic violence to anybody.
No, but
People are
right? No, me if you cut in a brother.
saying it
Look at the
off.
reason why I think Chris Brown deserves the flack I get right now. He has continuously protruded the same behavior to get himself in a fucker in the first place, which proves to me he did not learn from the first mistake he made. You see me?
Mm.
I get it. Rihanna and hey, I love Riri like everybody else now. A very humble and she's a good singer. But she used it to come to her boss her career. I don't get why everybody is so shocked when I say that shit. She did. She knew she would get the sympathy of the masses. Him would have get turned on a scapegoat. Hit song after hit song. This is not me demeaning her in any way, but she used it to her advantage. For God's sakes, my own mother said that out of her mouth. And my mother said, "Oh, that's exactly." My mother said she did a power play move, and she's right.
Yes, she did.
The
It's sad
problem
because,
is,
well, it's sad. It's sad because Oprah Winfrey, that evil bitch, is a part of the fuckery.
Of course she is. How wouldn't she be?
Oprah was a part of the fuckery. If all of you jackasses and geniuses who just believe so people just nearly just evil. No, not that simple, yo. Oprah Winfrey was a part of the foolishness. Played a very, very big part tonight because before she tried to unify the situation, she went out her way. She went out her way to make the situation way worse than it needed to be. And then all of you simps and jackasses and idiots just overlook the part where Rihanna and people have said this in the document, which is true. Plenty of time that Chris Brown and Rihanna gone out and Rihanna put her hands on the man. That's a deal with the man like a pitney share deal with. Boy him up. And some of you idiots honestly believe to somebody like that would have hold back just because we're in a public. Yeah, idiot. She said Chris Brown has a punching bag because she's a masochist. Just say it in the fucking song. One of them and them. So what if I'm a masochist? Come on, people. Come on, people.
Hey, I mean, at least you're honest.
Nick says she's a masochist. And then you just ask they are ball and I complain what no, no. Call a spade a fucking spade. If you call yourself it, you normally mean you're oh my god. Ladies, one last piece of advice. Please, my beseech, if anything you want to take from this conversation, take this one piece of advice. When a man tell you he is A, he's telling you the truth. The first thing him say, he normally speaks for the truth. Everything else, when he joke me, I make no. He told you the truth. Like for example, boy, I'm not tell you, you know, I want to have like kids. Me, boy, well, I'm not really run down Pitney. Pitney is a price tag in my you know. You know, but maybe one day, but boy, I'm really run down Pitney. He's kind of telling you straightforward. At this point in time, this point in the near future, he doesn't want to have children, which means if at any point you not deal and all of a sudden now, boss in a want wear boots, every minute he want bust shot na you.
Red
Minute he want
flag!
you should run for the fucking hills. Run to the hills.
Run left your course.
Just take my foolish advice to some of you who are listening to this podcast. Any man that's made a complete 180 like that has ulterior motives.
Especially if you man not even give your heads up from before.
Remember, you know, like I said, y'all have the conversation about kids. Boss said don't interested in a youth. But all of a sudden you realize the last 4 or 5 times y'all have sex. Boss you take off the condom. You realize a pair raw, you go raw.
Magul not even notice when the condom come off, you just start feel it more and more. Hey.
So again, people, pay attention. Pay attention because some of you naive. I mean, no, yes, there are naive people out there going like, oh boy, I reiterate me master, so she take off the condom herself, man. Yeah, man, I reiterate me, man.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. She rated now because what? The last 12 times them you buy her Gucci and Gabbana, you buy her this, you buy her that. She no cook, she no clean. You have made of them thing there and KFC and you try to impress girl. Fucking fool. Eventually girls are alright. I'm breed for the idiot here. So we can get that money upon the monthly, upon the weekly. Whatever situation she believes she can get out of you. Please, people, let go this immature approach to relationships. It only hurts. Immaturity does not help you in the long run. When people show you what they are, acknowledge them feet. Stop trying to make new story in our head to justify the fuck for them. I'm just saying, yo. I want everybody win. So all of you who listen to this podcast, and maybe Dr. edit this shit into some hours black, or whatever, hour and a half, we figure it out. But we'll chop it up.
Yeah, man, I make sure say put it down to a nice amount for make people can start view it more because Rajiv as much as he's not here, he did make a good point. I mean,
maybe we can edit certain sections so we can like a 45 minutes. Remember, no, we can watch the one podcast and chop it up. Multiple parts.
Little bits them. I think we need to start back our IG page. Start putting little bits them and just have it.
And I feel like we need to tailor some of what me are gonna say. To try to squeeze as much content into certain time blocks, you know. So, like for instance, we can say, all right, we're gonna move topic here. Can topic here, and from this on, then till we finish the topic, and then I'm not telling you to do your thing, but more efficient. You feel me? Again, I won't lie.
I mean, tonight, I had my timer on, so I don't know it's part the time block them stop. Exactly. I write it down.
That's
So
good. Because like I would like for instance, so my work, I have stand up. So me can stand up and listen to podcast for y'all hour or two. Or three, not face me because that's my line of work. I stand up one place for most of the day. Well, a portion of the day. So
I have been at my workplace and listened to so much of the whole podcast that sometimes I have to cover my laugh sometimes. Because most of the
yes.
time, the soup, then we walk past and ask me, Mr. Doctor, what are you laughing at? I say, you want to listen?
Oh, but me.
Yo, I'm not the lie, still, Bradshaw. The people love you. But I tell no lie. You kick
Thank
yourself
you.
off.
Thank
Man, they
you.
say,
Thank
yo,
you.
the man, they say, yo, the time you start, the man, they say, yo, you can know, say, yo, is either something funny, something very serious, or something neutral go come out. But either way,
Thank
Bradshaw,
you.
let's
Thank you.
start the show.
Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, sometimes it comes off as a joke, or sometimes it might come off a bit harsh, but it's coming from a good place. Always remember that. I say, I have to live in this world too, yo. Try if you understand that. I have to live in this world too. And just what? Day before yesterday, I almost got hit 3 times on the road. This is all trauma, but what? Easier to relate this to people because what? More people not gonna believe this shit, so easier for us to speak the truth. But yeah, I almost got hit 3 times. 3 times, and by the way, I don't know how old car. It was a flipping Lexus. I was an Infinity. But whatever, the jackass behind the wheel was not paying attention. So it doesn't matter which car will lick me. Yeah, I was about to get hit by an expensive car. The fuck? But again, tell people say, yo, I would not drive in this bitch ever again. Like if I didn't know my wife had set me up for come drive here, I wouldn't have done it. I would have denied and me get a driver's license in Jamaica. Well, good thing me can apply fit from up here. When I do come back down, doctor, we have to meet up because liquor I forgot drink and finally I have to meet people and people zone. We're gonna do a big link up, if the man them still alive and the man them can make the venue and we just spend our money and we drink and smoke and talk all war stories and if anybody feel like they want to get shit off them chest, I'm right there in person, bitch, bring it on. Anyways, just saying, I'm not afraid to pick up people. I'm still struggling to pick up people. Just saying, once rugby, forever rugby. Anyways, yeah.
Come on.
I just want to say I'm glad for those who do listen that you're hearing me. Whether you hear me with a comedy or we are here to with a
I mean, most of the general consensus, very informative, intelligent person, as his
thank you.
emotional beats,
Mhm.
And for some reason, I don't know, the female
Mhm.
populace, they say, according to some of my friends, especially female, they say, oh, got one big hell of an argument start between from my friend group. All them
Yeah.
talk about, say, sometimes Bradshaw can't bring it across proper. One of my friends them say, it's just because you're a pussy, me say.
Oh my
Okay.
God. What up?
Well, entire war starting at the entire chat, and I'm just there, just sitting down, and I'm like, you know,
That's sad.
part,
Yo,
part of me should be upset, but the next part of me is like, you know what? This is what Bradshaw would want. Continue.
Thank you. Me so well.
Mama say him being an asshole is his charm, and I'm like, that shouldn't wrong, but I want that still.
I can
Just
live
I
with
said,
that. I can live with that. Like for those of you who think that, oh my God, I'm going to be so heartbroken, you don't like me. You poor bastards. That's all the whole little fuck I give. You poor son. For those of you who want me to care, I'm just saying. But for
hey,
those of you who have common sense,
hey,
yeah, yeah,
them
folks with that.
say I mean, them been ask me say, oh, when the whole group will get back to recording. And I say, well, life happened, my dear. Life happened. Whenever the whole group can come back, we know we can get a full-fledged bounce ideas and all of them sitting there. So now, it's just the Bradshaw and doctrine that's just going along.
Yes, Doc and Bradshaw train full steam ahead.
Yeah, man.
Now complain, yo. Now complain. People might think so.
Anytime they want listen to anytime they hear any form of laughter, they are going to their podcast, they know say you are either something me say or something you say. Cause yo, for sure how bad it be. Yo, when them sit there upon it, the first thing they ask me, I say, what time did he fall asleep? I was like, wow.
Oh God.
I was like, wow.
Yo.
It's bad enough, say, the whole contingent in a Kingston, this already have it, say, the man drop asleep easy, but no, more beer. No, sir.
You know we cause that still.
I know, right?
How cause that? Don't you think about that we cause that?
Because if I hadn't said anything, you know, nobody would have known so the man a snore. But no, I lie. When my brother did point out, I said, hey boy, that you know, say, hey boy, Dario, if he comes, I come for him, knows him asleep. And I say, how you hear that? The man say, bad man, one year, I said, blood class. I thought anything it out, and them say, shit.
Something, yo, big one to get an edit, yo. Nothing I see you, I go edit, and then I'm like, okay, man, wait for here to edit.
Yo,
hey,
no fight time, Bradshaw. No fight time when I upload it, like in I walk on my mind, I'm like, did I cut out that specific part? And then I say, shit, did I cut it out? I listen it back and I say, oh shit, I fucked up. I said, I fucked up.
Oh shit.
Anytime you hear the man, anytime one of them come and put it over, say, yo, a female, they say, as soon as they say, the first time they hear the man story, they say, they bust out the laugh, because they say, they couldn't believe the man knock out so quick. They say, would I give you at least 60 seconds, they say, yo, not even 5.
Records, man. The man has created records, my boy.
What after that, the man has worked hard effort. The man has come from the hills. We are stats. The man are going team all over the place. So you understand, but say man tired more while. What's him and them physiotherapists and masseuse? Yeah, man go well tired. So if I understand people, man is a working man. See me?
Yep.
All the way working.
Yeah. But that's the life that he wanted, wasn't it not?
Yep. But the thing about it is that he will tell you why I'm so tired. The boy and I drink coffee like one time. Yeah, man. When he might try to cut back, according to him, he might say it's a freaking weight. I was like, bullshit. You just not drink it because you don't feel like drink it, but boy, you wait. You give a shit. Tell them it's a bad man does build on the muscle already. No matter if you have a little fat pan, you might hold.
Solande. Dario, I work with them. Dario have access to a gym and like people to train with that.
No, like but yeah, the thing, you know, Bradshaw. Dario, he's putting on the muscle, you know. But what Dario try to do is to try to take off the belly fat, right? But I tell Dario, say, yo, bro, either way you take it, you know, the belly fat might not really disappear, you know. So underneath, all the belly fat might just be an entire powerhouse. So you might just have to upset, say, oh, maybe. You're just supposed to be that powerful guy.
I remember.
Have a little fun.
Yeah, I remember when I was going down the whole weight loss thing, and I mean I put in 100%, like I get abs and everything, but there was always a little tiny pudge right there. I'm like, somebody's like, yo, no matter how many, this was what I was told. That little bit, no amount of exercise can get rid of it. I said, then how do you get rid of it? The foods you eat. That's how you get rid of it. Yep. You don't, no matter how much push-ups, sit-ups, squats, stretch, uppercut, kick, whatever the hell you do, it's not gonna go away. So, yeah. But glad for my boy. But how long is he under contract?
It's been a while. I'm not sure if it's going to be up. I mean, say, the person who in charge of the whole sports program thing is a rugby guy.
Mm-hmm.
Over stats. So that's the link did start from.
Stats as in STATH.
Yep.
Ras, Dari de Aloya Bomba, they're close to my yard. No, Dari they're very close to a place called 3 Mile. One bus from anywhere there, 3 Mile to Stats is like literally like less than 10 minutes.
Right. Hey, I hope you heard that for rugby man still about you. Between 3 Mile, Portmore, a Spanish town, especially De La Vega. Boom.
Yep.
Rugby man for days.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'll tell you something. You have all youth who used to play for Calabar, who live very close to them. Never know. One day we go get a charter. We go drop some people at this paintball range. I'm see the man step this big figure. I know this Negro. This man step the man remind me when him stepping at the bus. Step off of the bus to come play with Calabar. So the man stepping at the vehicle and the van take time and go left, right. When him see him like, God damn, you huge rugby monster. Them hear me say rugby monster. What's a rugby monster? Who know me play rugby? Who that for the front? Show yourself, man. Show yourself. I'm turn around. Blood 5 college, man. Are you that? Yes, you. I don't like you tell. Well, if Naman Manley, what? You want a Naman Manley player where we live when we used to live. Living at the neighboring community, them peer Naman Manley, man. Well, come from where we come from, then them program. So Naman Manley that tear down the rugby world. They even know if them still a tear down.
I know what say. Well, they said a rugby program I go right now. But
That's good.
yeah.
After certain people me here went crazy and then go lose them life, I thought that was the end of that for Naman Manley because we know them have other good players, but Sub-Zero was the number one,
Yeah.
He was like the figurehead for Naman Manley. When they hear Manley, Sub-Zero, you see your first come up people promote Sub-Zero team. They go hear Sub-Zero go give himself. Give him life, as some call that. Oh yeah, by the way, there is suicide by cop here. There's such a thing as suicide by cop, people, if you never know. For those of you who never know, you're well wanted, you draw a knife, you draw a gun and run after police. Then them kill you. Suicide by cop.
Perfect self-defense.
And that's the suicide for the coward who afraid for cut him on wrist or jump off a building.
Yep.
Easier for us dead by somebody else. So just aggravate a response, cop, go for him pistol or him machine and you run on and then him just bam 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 and you that dead. That you look for dead, you don't know if the death by cop exists. They up enough too. Oh, they up enough now. No. One man and see four police sometimes and get down on the ground and put down the knife and everybody draw them gun after that. Oh my God. 4 of them. Only as they take 2 steps forward, hold 4 fire one time. You are going to die. People have this misconception the police just get up on us. Evil. Wouldn't the police work up here, doctor? Evil. Them get paid decent, doctor. May I be honest with you?
Anything to do with law enforcement or protecting people is not no.
It should be way more, doctor. Way more.